This video is being brought to you by Cutting Edge Gamer. If you upgrade graphics cards often, Cutting Edge Gamer is the perfect option for you. Lease the newest graphics cards on the market, such as Nvidia's RTX 20 series, for a low monthly payment. Click the affiliate link below in the description to find out more. Bethesda just dealt an epic blow to Epic Games by saying their upcoming titles will be on Steam and not on the Epic Games Store. Let's get into it. Skip it up and that up. So we know recently it seems like every new AAA PC release is coming to the Epic Games Store either as an exclusive or a timed exclusive and not going to Steam. We just had Quantic Dream, who their titles used to be PlayStation exclusive, saying that Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, and Beyond Two Souls are going to be, at least start off as, an Epic Games Store exclusive. We have The Division 2, which is on the Epic Games Store, but not on Steam. And last but not least, let's not forget about Metro Exodus, which was on Steam. The last minute, Koch Media and Deep Silver pulled it, and then they said, oh, it's a timed exclusive on the Epic Games Store. Can't get it on Steam for a year. And how'd that go over? It went over real well, didn't it? Yeah. But point being, due to Epic Games' way more generous revenue share, 88% for developers/publishers and only 12% for Epic Games, a lot of developers are flocking over to the Epic Games Store, even though the community, the PC gaming community, is not super thrilled with that, especially when we found out that the Epic Games Store client, it kind of acts like spyware. That was just another terrible blow for Epic Games. Well, anyway, we all remember Fallout 76, correct? At that time, Bethesda was trying to do their own launcher so they didn't have to share the revenue with Valve/Steam. And how'd that work out? Didn't work out too well. A lot of Fallout 76's problems would have been mitigated if they actually used the Steam client, because Steam has a more liberal return policy. But you know, Bethesda, like everyone else, wanted to try to keep more money in their pockets, and it bit them in the ass, and now they realize it. So their upcoming games are going to be either on Steam, or you could download them through the Bethesda website and still use their client if you want to, for the three of you that would. Don't do that, just buy them through Steam. Well, anyway, Bethesda made an official announcement on Twitter that they're snubbing the Epic Games Store and just releasing their games on Steam and on their own client. And this is what they had to say. We're pleased to announce that Rage 2, Wolfenstein Youngblood, Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, and Doom Eternal will be released on Steam, as well as Bethesda games, like I just said. We will also be bringing Fallout 76 to Steam later this year. So if all the other disastrous crap is not the reason why you didn't try Fallout 76, you just didn't like the fact that it wasn't on Steam, later this year it will be. So you could try it out then. There you go. I don't really think that's the reason you didn't try it out, but yeah. Fallout 76. Thank you, Bethesda. Making a lot of videos on that game made me a lot of revenue late last year. Love you. And also, too, this is another major blow to the Epic Games Store. The Halo the Master Chief Collection is going to be on Steam and not on the Epic Games Store. That's a pretty big game to skip the Epic Games Store. And yeah, there you go. The Epic Games has been dealt another major blow by missing another major title. I'm always so torn when I talk about this, because I hate saying, God, I just want all the games on Steam. It's so much easier, because that to me is like saying, God, I just want Valve and Steam to be a monopoly on PC, and I don't want to see any competition, because I know that's not good. Monopolies in any industry are not good, and Steam pretty much is a monopoly. But at the same time, with what happened with Metro Exodus, finding out had that the Epic Games Store client, at least from what people have researched into, maybe they're going to change things, at least as of now, kind of acts like spyware on your computer and all the other things. It just, I don't like to, one of the things that Steam did, especially when Windows 7 became prevalent and Steam really started gaining traction back in the mid to late 2000s, or late 2000s, let's say, is it made PC gaming much more approachable, made it easier, made it simpler. And if you're going to have all these different installers and all these different clients, it takes away that approachability and ease of use that came with Windows 7 and Steam. And I don't want to see that, because if PC gaming becomes inconvenient, then I'll just go back to consoles. I said that before. So I'm always so torn, because then it's like, oh, Rich, you're saying, and it's true, I'm saying, oh, I just want Steam to be a monopoly because it's more convenient for me. I'm just hoping that Steam learns a lesson from this and works with developers and indie developers more, gives a better revenue share, improves the Steam client, improves their customer service. Listen to complaints from both customers and developers, Valve, so you become a better piece of software and you don't have all these AAA games skipping your platform and going to the Epic Game Store. Because people don't want to use the Epic Game Store. All you have to do is make things slightly better on your platform, and the Epic Game Store will just be a memory. It's so tough to say that again, because it's like, Rich, I feel like I'm saying, God, I just want Steam to be a monopoly, and I don't want that. I do want competition too, but I also don't want the PC gaming landscape to be totally fragmented and confusing and a mess again. So I don't know what I really want. I guess I'm admitting that I'm conflicted with this. So Steam, no pun intended, step your game up, and you have competitors now, and you have to get better. You have to do better, or else your competitors, you're going to keep losing exclusives. Look what's happened with the Epic Game Store. You got some good ones here from Bethesda and both with Microsoft with the Master Chief Collection, but I'm sure other AAA games coming out are going to end up being either timed exclusives or exclusives to the Epic Game Store until you fix your shit. So Valve, Gaben, Steam, fix your shit. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.